Hey there everyone, welcome back for another Ark Survival Ascended video here on the Game Vault. I'm Captain Beefy, and we're on the center again today. We're going to be taming the other new creature on the center. We did a Shastasaur a couple nights ago, and it didn't go so well. I mean, we got it, technically. We screwed it up in the end, but I'll tell you what, during the live stream a couple nights ago, last night maybe, the night before, whatever, we tamed up 3 of them, so that's kind of cool. Perfect tames on all of them. The guys stepped up and did a great job, so I think everybody's got one, the dossier opened up now, which is fantastic. But in any case, we're looking at the Pyromane today. We're going to look at a fast, easy way to do it that involves that trap right over there that was designed by Blind Shooter, or Birdie Gertie as he's known on here. So let's cue up the music and we'll get right to it. Alright, so first off, this trap is not for the Pyromane. What? I know you're wondering, like, what are you talking about if it's not for the Pyromane? What's it for? It's for stuff that we're going to throw in there, some nice tanky stuff that the Pyromane is going to kill and absorb fire from. So stuff like a trike. Oh, that's a nice, oh no. I thought it was a 135. 35, alright, it is what it is. I like to throw trikes in there and turtles because they are abundant in this area. A Diplocalus would be good, if you can get one of them in there. I don't think they can step out of it. I think he's used them in there before. And as you can see, it's just a basic trap with foundations, 1 wall high with the doorways and yeah, stuff like that. It's got the little ramp right there. And that's what your guy's going to use to jump in there, your little Pyromane. So we're going to go ahead and fill this thing up with some creatures, okay? And I'll be back and I'll show you how many we put in there in the end. I mean, I'm going to probably overkill it a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. Alright, so I've gathered up some creatures and thrown them in there. I've got 2 trikes, 3 turtles, and a parasaur. I also found this stego nearby. I didn't want to throw him in there. He's kind of like a backup plan. If things fail in here, like if this isn't enough, I can always jump out and attack him. But I don't want to initially because he has that tail attack that can actually dismount you, and that might screw up this whole taming thing. So we're going to go across the way and locate ourselves a Pyromane now. I've got some located already using the Dino locator, and there's one not very far, so 130 female. Not the highest level, but this is acceptable. I can live with this one. So this is one we're going to grab and bring it back over. Now when we drop it off, we don't want to drop it too close to that thing because I don't want it to start attacking on its own. If it does that, then we stand a chance of damaging those creatures so much that we won't have enough health left for us to capture it. So here we go, 130. Maybe I should have gotten a little stamina before I did this. In retrospect, we should be able to make it across though. I think we'll be okay. So yep, this trap is nice and close to the island, but it's not on the volcanic island, so you don't have to worry about a bunch of carnivores coming up to it. I did see some stuff back a little bit inland from here, but nothing too dangerous. I think a carno and a couple raptors, but they're inland quite a bit. Right on the beach here, this seems to be a pretty safe place to get this whole process going. Now, in addition to a flying creature that can carry the Pyromane, and we know that the Wyvern can do it, and also the Rhino. I'm not sure if the Argy can do it. We haven't tried it with one yet. We'll have to do that in the future. It looks like it might be able to. It's kind of like one of those creatures that's on, it's like, maybe, maybe not. Alright, we're going to drop him in the water. We're going to fly over here and land. Then we're going to bust out our crossbow. We're going to need that for this. We're going to whistle passive and take a shot because he is currently wet. There's his roar. When he does that, we hop onto him and we start going to town. Let's hop on in here and we start attacking, right? Get things burning, and then we do R1 and L2 to absorb the flame. See that? We already got 40%. Do it again. Absorb the flame. There we go. And again. And he's tamed. Just like that. Just a few seconds, really. Alright, we gotta get out of here now. I don't want to... And look at that. All these guys, they're still alive, right? We didn't kill them all. Did we kill any? We actually didn't. So if we let them heal up a little bit, we'll be able to do another one of these right in the same cage. I mean, completely fantastic, but there's a 130. Just like that. Let's go ahead and pot it up and see if we can't find another good one over there. I know we had, yeah, there's a 150 male, so we're going to go grab him and see if we can double dip on this little trap full of creatures. That was fantastic, man. So yeah, it's just as easy as that PlayStation. You attack a few times, then you hold down L1 and hit, I'm sorry, R1 and hit L2. That absorbs the flames. You keep that R1 held down. And when it comes time, you got them up to 100%. You hold down R1 and then you hit R2, and that tames them up. I tried to do this the other night, and I missed that last part of it. I didn't see it on the screen. I wasn't paying attention. And again, Shooter was the first one to come up with the little trap there and the method of doing this. So, you know, I told him, I was like, I don't know what I was doing wrong. Did I, you know, I mean, it was almost instantaneous. Now, of course, how fast you tame is going to depend on your server settings. Our server settings are pretty good for taming and breeding and stuff like that, since we're such a small tribe and we're not on here 24/7. So it gives us the opportunity to do things that we wouldn't be able to do were we not with a mega tribe or something, you know. But in any case, that was, yeah, it was a lot of fun. We're going to try it again with this 150. And we'll have a male. We'll have a nice little breeding pair we picked up. You know, decent breeding pair. I would like a higher level female, or maybe, you know, get 3 or 4 of these. And I think these guys could be great in some boss battles. I'm not really sure, but we'd have to really check it out and see, because that could be fun. I'm looking at the stats here. None of them are great. Stamina's okay at 38. But again, this was, what, a 130? So, yeah. Alright, I'm going to grab this guy, bring him back over there, and we'll do it a second time. Alright, we made it back with the other Pyromane, and I see another trike over there. So what I'm going to do is just drop this guy off across the way. That way he doesn't attack our stuff, you know, and get things all riled up over there. We'll come back and grab him in a minute. I want to throw this other trike in there, just because this guy's a little bit of a higher level. It's going to take a little bit more effort to tame him. And this trike sucks. He's only level 20, but you know what? He's an extra trike, right? Alright, there we go. Let's get a little stamina real quick here. Yeah, I don't see any other trikes or turtles in the immediate vicinity. If I did, I'd throw them in there. Alright. Grab this fella. I'm so glad they don't get aggressive as soon as you grab them. I'm surprised they don't, because that looks like something that this kind of creature would do, but hey. Alright, let's shoot him. Get his attention. There's 1. There's 2, and I think it takes about 3 shots. Maybe 4. Maybe 5. There we go. Okay. A little higher level. A couple more shots. And we are heading in. I'll get everybody riled up. And then absorb. Here we go. And absorb. Woohoo. And absorb. And then boom, tame. And get the hell out before we get killed. So again, no deaths, right? Yeah, everything's still alive in there. They're all pissed. They're like, not again. I hate this guy. He keeps coming in there with these flaming hot cats and just messing with us. Oh man, so that's 2 down. What? Look at that one. You get a perfect tame on that. Like, you don't lose a level like you do on most creatures. 49 on health, 41 on weight for that guy, which is fantastic. This guy actually has better stamina. They both have the same melee, which is interesting at 333 each. I think we'll try one more time here with this female 135. I'd love to find a slightly better stamina. So, yeah, we'll be back when we get her. Alright, so because we beat those guys up so much, I did find another Parasaur and a really low-level Trike, unfortunately. It wasn't a higher level, but it is what it is. It's enough to hopefully get things rolling, but let's go ahead and get this guy tagged. No? There we go. And probably one more shot. Maybe two. There we go. Well, it is tricky. Alright, let's get to biting and getting that fire going. Alright, first batch. Second batch. Oh, perfect. Third batch. And tamed. Love it. Absolutely love it. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, again, no losses in there. I'm just gonna leave those guys there. If any of the guys come on and want to tame one up, man, holy cow. More than welcome to it. Let's take a look at the stats on this guy, though. I just want to see if we got something decent, you know. Was that 202? Yeah, that was perfect, I guess. 225, 202, and a 195. So we're looking for a higher melee, and we didn't get it. That's a shame. What level was this guy wild? He was a 135, right? Yeah, okay. So that works. Alright, well, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you want to tame one of these guys, I highly recommend a trap like this. This thing is just utterly fantastic, and you know, got a lot of pissed off creatures in there, but they'll get over it. Hello, little baby. But yeah, the higher the level, the better. And by the time you go out, like, if I go out and get another one and come back, these guys will be mostly healed up. And seeing as how there's a 140 over there, I might just do that. But, you know, you guys get the gist of it. You don't need to see it again. So, if you found this video helpful or useful at all, please leave a like on it down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to ring that bell for notifications. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, peace.